Hello, welcome to German class A1 lesson 9. Before starting the main discussion, I would like to share two facts with you. These lessons are based on my book German Grammar A1 to B1. Links to the video presentation of the book and links to other lessons are given in the description box. You can also watch other videos with the help of these links. I request you to subscribe my channel and many thanks to them who have already subscribed. Now let us start our main discussion. Today we will discuss German unregelmäßige Verben, that means irregular verbs. There are some verbs in German language which are irregular. Irregular in the sense that their presence do, do form and the presence rsg form are exceptional. That means when the subject of a sentence is do, then the presence form of the verb in that sentence is irregular. That means it is made not according to the rule, it is an exceptional form. And if the subject is er, s, or z, then the form of the verb is also irregular. The presence form is made then not according to the rule that we have learned to make the presence forms of a verb. These two verbs are irregular in case of these irregular verbs. We can take, for example, two irregular verbs, nehmen and haben. The presence form of the verbs is ich nehme, du nimmst, er nimmt. We can see here very clearly that the two forms, the form with do and the form with rsg, these two forms are irregular because according to the rule, the do form should be nemst, but instead of being nemst, it is nimst, and the er form should be named, but it is named here. So we can see here clearly that these two forms are irregular. These two forms have been made not according to the rule. Exactly same is the case with the verb haben. Ich habe, it is regular, but the form with do is hast. Hast, it is irregular. And the form with er, s, z is hat. It is also irregular. So we can see the two forms, the do form and the rsg form, these two forms are irregular. But if the subject of this sentence is in the plural form, as for example, were, er, z, or any noun in the plural form, then the presence form of these verbs is regular. Only the two forms, do form and rsg, only these two forms are irregular in case of these verbs. If the presence forms the regular verbs, as for example nehmen and haben, if we compare the presence forms of these verbs with the presence forms of a regular verb, you can see how to make the presence forms of a verb, of a regular verb, in my video A1 lesson 3. There you can see how to make the presence form of a regular verb. Now, if we compare the presence forms of the irregular verbs with the presence forms of a regular verb, then we can easily notice that their presence do form and ARSG form are exceptional. In case of these verbs, we have to memorize these two forms because there is no hard and fast rule how to make these two forms. We have to memorize these two forms in case of irregular verb. This was my presentation today. In this context, I would like to tell you that in my book German Grammar A1 to B1, which I have already mentioned, all grammatical aspects of level A1 to B1 have been described in detail. A brief description of the book and how to collect the book is mentioned in the description box. Finally, I request you once again to subscribe my channel so that when I upload the next video, you will get instant notification. Thank you very much.